Hey, what's good, everyone? Lamar here. Both watching an episode of The Expanse. This is season 5, episode 2, Churn. And quick recap what happened last episode. Those rocks that Marco has launched, it broke into different pieces, and it's still heading on its way to Earth. And also, Philip is a big part of Marco's movement. He led a group that went after a science station that was that monitored that whole area, and they were gonna send information back. So he order them to kill the scientists and take the information back. And then I'm pretty sure the asteroids were just coming through. So I don't know if they were tracking the asteroids as it was coming by, but they got blown up by the asteroids. I believe that was correct. The asteroids came through and they blew up that station. But they even left one of their crew members there. The guy, he couldn't leave in time. He got his foot stuck. So he was like, I gotta leave you. Leave him there. And he died too. So it's seeing where this movement's going for the belt, or just the Marco's faction, and how he's trying to make a name for himself, and what he's willing to do. And even at the end, when he was watching the tracking of the asteroid coming down, and it's where it's gonna hit, and eventually it's gonna hit. They have a countdown timer of when it's gonna hit. So it's gonna be crazy to see how this is all put together. When that actually hits, what happens then. Also, the crew around Sonante, they're all over the place now. Amos is heading back to Earth. He's heading to Baltimore. Apparently, he said he's going for a funeral, but we'll see if that's true or not. I like the fact that then the police officers came to him, and he goes, hey, I didn't start it, and none of them were dead. Okay? No, I left them, and none of them were dead when I left them. Okay? Didn't start it, and none of them were dead when I left. Really, they came to get him. It's I didn't do it. I did whoop their ass, but they're not dead and they started. I'm just being clear here. It's actually pretty funny, learning that whole situation. But him speaking with Avasarala and interaction was really good to see. Learning that Bobbie is working with Avasarala to try to find out where's all these connections, who's up the chain. So eventually they're going to try to find Marcos. So they're after Marcos because of one, Marcos is trying to start shit against Earth. And blowing up the Martian station is kind of big. So, trying to figure out how to get all these connections and trying to find out where all these contacts are. Because I think they're getting squirrely, the ones who are working with Marcos, just because of what happened. So, Bobbie's burning more contacts and trying to figure that out. Especially that Isai's dead. So, she has to go through all these contacts because Isai was the person who contacted all these lot. But, she luckily helped Isai's family at least to get out of there and go start their life and redo what they're doing. Alex is trying to make amends with his family, which his ex-wife is not having it. So we see how that turns out later. Naomi, she has found her son thanks to Fred Johnson, and she's going to be heading away to meet her son and hopefully see where that leads up to. James Holden can't follow them because he's Arthur and he's James Holden, so that ain't happening. But we'll see how that turns out. So James Holden's going to be crewing the route with some other people, some random people so far. We haven't really got any names, so we'll see how that turns out. As that develops, we'll see where that goes. Also, the belt has the proto-molecule. Fred Johnson still has it, still doing tests on it, still trying to study it, still trying to figure what's going on. James Holden gave him the warning, and he had to. And anyone who talks to James Holden and maybe tries to explain stuff to him is like, you know what, you just sound crazy, so I'm not going to talk to you about this. We have to deal with this later. But it's just trying to explain things with James Holden, but James Holden's been right, has been a part of everything, so you should kind of listen to him. I'm just saying. But with all that happening, all that said, so yeah. Who else? Did I miss anyone? Bobbie's working with Sarali, Holden, Amos, Naomi, Alex. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah. Okay. Also, the reporters, she's got a little eye camera trying to be all sneaky and stuff, but everyone does. But we'll see where this turns out. We'll see where this is going. So that's enough of me talking. So let's get into it. Let's go. Wait, is that the asteroid that hit him?
They're jamming the comms. Incoming Type B.
Pirata belt.
What this shit? This house. You want to kill, find your own.
Don't worry about what I want. Worry about what I am due. A tenth of all you collect.
No dives here.
And no prisoner killed without permission from the controlling faction. And I haven't given you my permission.
So Hero's dead. Who are you to tell us who we can kill?
I am Kamina Drummer.
Ooh.
You respect my claim, or you die and become a story I tell the next captain.
Oh.
Or maybe we finish you.
Okay.
They're not going to make
Big
it
word,
easy.
big set. Let's go.
Fun
What we
in
do? Let's go, drummer.
They target locus.
Oh. You firing on it? Okay. Missed it.
Yes!
Nice shot, no dirt.
They're trying to power back up.
At least give them a chance to be polite.
We will. But if they target lock us again, kill them.
Real talk.
Juma, which transferred? You got your call.
Go tell everyone I am in control of this area now.
Yeah, Osman. Out.
Yeah. Pretty target locking her? You crazy?
Suleiman Al-Mari, we have retransmitted your distress call to the UN. Ines should be here to pick you up in a few days.
Interesting.
This was a good day! You're right, it was.
We woke up in debt, and we gone and fall asleep with money to keep flying.
Kamina, you have a bounty on this ship?
What is that? It's the Tynan, Place Ashford's ship.
Oh shit!
I never thought I'd actually find it.
Oh shit! Yeah, because Ash got tossed out. Oh, well, there's solar panels. That's cool.
Something I can do for you?
Maybe.
Lydia was always waiting for you to turn up. Kitchen's mostly packed up. Only thing I have left is tea.
How long were you with her?
I moved in here 10 years ago. But I knew her a little bit before that. I'm Charles.
Were you good to her, Charles?
We were good to each other, boy.
How did she die?
She spent every waking moment hoping to see you again. You show up now, and that's all you want to know?
Tell me.
It was an aneurysm in her sleep. She died because we got old and we had a lot of mileage on us. She went to bed fine, and when I woke up, she wasn't there anymore. That's how she died. You need to beat me up to make yourself feel better about abandoning her here. Just do it.
Was she happy?
I think so. How the fuck am I gonna go on without her?
Tea sounds great.
I knew some of what her life was before. I didn't care.
She just did what she had to do to survive.
Well, you can't judge someone by what they do to make rent.
Sometimes you can.
You were in that world too, right? She told me some of it.
Did she?
Just that you were born into it. When you got old enough, the Johns didn't want you, so they started you working muscle. But she knew that they would use you up till there was nothing left.
Float to the top or sink to the bottom. Everything in the middle is a churn.
Yeah.
She told me that.
She saved you?
No one really saves anyone. She taught me how to save myself. Thank you for being with her.
I spent the best years of my life in this house. The best years of her life, too, I hope. I'm gonna miss this place.
Why are you leaving?
It's not mine. It was hers. Some kind of favor from her old life. She let me stay, but now that she's gone, the guy who owns it, he wants it back.
What was his name?
Eric.
Stop backing.
Yeah, Amos ain't letting that start. Ain't let that happen.
Why the hell are you still doing this anyway?
This is important.
The belt protecting and policing itself is a good thing.
You know what your problem is?
Tell me.
You think that if someone's an underdog, that means they're the good guy.
Good statement there.
Well, the knives will stop once we have the last of the whole plates in attached.
When is that gonna be?
12 hours? 18 if I do it perfect. 6 if you don't mind dying later on.
18 sounds great.
Holden, I know that you're avoiding me, and I just want to let you know that I understand, really. I do. But also, I haven't been completely honest with you.
I'm sure.
There is another piece to this. I have been holding on to it because if it gets out, it's going to send some people running for cover. But it proves that someone is going after the protomolecule. Meet me, and I will tell you about it. Just you.
I appreciate your candor about not being candid, but there's really nothing I can do.
God damn it.
You're gonna let it go.
Monica?
Oh shit. Some bloody hand there.
Fred, we have a problem.
Come in.
We need to talk.
You were right. You were low. I wasn't listening. I'm a shitty friend.
Amos says worse than that 5 times a week, and I know he'll take a bullet for me.
I'm pretty sure I already have.
You're angry, and it's not because of something I did.
Well, it wasn't until now.
Hiding something.
Fine.
Wait.
Wait.
Yeah. Always wait.
Holy shit.
I've been buying for months. This is all black market. This is a rounding error on what's being moved. Avasarala is funding me.
You gotta go to the police. What, that's funny?
The police are in on it. They're the delivery service. I've got a possible lead on stealth missiles.
Those are first strike weapons.
Now you see why Avasarala is funding me. Someone high up in the chain of command is in on it.
Emil Silvertear?
You know him?
Yeah. You and I are patriots, but Captain Silvertear, he's got more dust in his vein than blood. No, there's no way a guy like that sells weapons to someone that can use them against Mars. You tried talking to him?
What, walk up and say, "Excuse me, sir, are you illegally selling weapons to the belt?" He's a senior lecturer at the War College. We don't travel in the same circles.
He'll talk to me. You need some? Is this Eric's corner? Do you work for him?
Oh no, any Eric.
I just need you to give him a message. Tell him Amos Burden wants to talk.
Man, why don't you go fuck yourself?
Stop hitting me! I understand you're just doing your job, but I need a friend who will take a message to Eric from me. Do you want to be my friend? Yeah.
Just beat your ass right there.
Eric's gonna kill you.
I thought you and I were friends.
I have a team going over the room and another on surveillance.
I've issued a temporary lock on all the docks. My people will find her.
Your people are a part of this.
We don't know that yet. And I shut down the port before anyone could leave, so...
So dead or alive, she's still on this station.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
She's in a container?
But I will leave you with this. It is nobler to have courage as we stumble into half the things we fear than to analyze every possible obstacle and begin nothing. Great things are achieved by embracing great dangers. These were the words of Xerxes, Persia's king of kings. History has borne out Xerxes' wisdom. The tactics of the battlefield have changed with the invention of the stirrup, the machine gun, the airplane, the Epstein drive. The doctrine of grand strategy is the way in which we face these changes without losing sight of our purpose. How we adapt to the new reality and remain faithful to our overarching goals.
Okay.
And I hope we have given each of you the insights to carry the dream of Mars from being a planet circling a lonely single sun to a vision of humanity that can encompass 1,000 stars. Thank you all.
Good lecture.
Good luck.
Very interesting.
Admiral Silvertear. Hey there. Not sure if you remember me.
Senior Chief Alexander Kamal. Back on Mars. What's the occasion?
It's just some personal business at the base, and I heard you were giving a lecture. I saw you were talking about the ring gates. I was out there. It'd be an honor to buy you a coffee. I can give you my first-hand account.
You pilot a stolen Martian ship for an Earther captain. I don't think we have much to say to each other.
Damn.
Don't mind him. It's been a long term. He's very tired. It's not you.
Sure as hell seemed like me.
He also doesn't like being upstaged.
I don't see how I could have upstaged him.
First pilot to safely transit the Sol Ring. First Martian to set foot on an exoplanet.
That's just me being in the wrong place at the right time.
It's an honor to meet you, Senior Chief. Lieutenant Babbage. If you have an opening in your coffee schedule...
Okay, so we got a name, so this is somewhat important.
Find out why he's here.
Already on it?
Yep, something. Knew something was coming on. Spies. Everyone's a spy. Oh, it's the same thing that happened to Amos.
Exorcist, come with me. Even if I could find her, I can't track down who took her and run this at the very same time.
Guys! What'd you do?
There's a button, I pushed it.
That's really how you go through life, isn't it?
Look, there's a signal coming in. Monica? Monica, can you hear me?
She can't. She's recording but can't receive.
Where the hell is she?
Could be a cargo hold.
Oh, the eye camera. Wait, how do you send it? Like, tapping on your eye or like blinking?
No! No!
He's seeping air. Oh fuck, he's seeping out air. Yeah, she's seeping out air. Oh, wow.
Holden.
Tell me you found something.
I got one that's warmer than the others. Might be an atmosphere inside.
Guide us in.
Don't cut into it until the blister's in place. We don't need to ventilate her air while we're saving her life.
You know I work in space, right?
Come on.
This is carrying live soil. That's why it had atmosphere. This isn't the right container.
Shit, he's gonna die. I was wondering that, but like, if you're cutting into it, wouldn't you like see it?
Amos Burton wants to talk. That's weird, right? Everyone knows Amos Burton's been dead for, what, a couple decades? Long enough that no one's even asking who killed him anymore. But now Amos Burton wants to talk.
It's a common name.
Not around here, it's not. Around here, there's only one Amos Burton. What the fuck are you doing, Timmy?
Timmy.
Lydia died.
That's not an answer. We had a deal.
I'm gonna need to change that deal.
Fuck you. You killed Burton for me instead of killing me for him. You got his name and a way off the planet. I made sure Lydia was taken care of her whole life.
Oh shit!
Now she's gone. You think you can come back?
I'm not back. And Lydia is not gone.
I went to the funeral.
She's got a guy. He loved her, and as long as he's here, a part of her is too.
The husband?
He keeps the house. And once he's died of natural causes, you can do whatever you want. But Lydia would not want him sleeping in an alley, so I don't either.
So Amos's name is Timmy
That's
then.
what this is.
Timothy? Interesting.
Oh, well, shit! You should have just said so. You scared the fuck out of me coming to my place like this.
That was not my intention.
Yeah, the old guy can stay. I don't give a shit. Hang on, we'll drink on it.
So what happened to this guy then? Take the gun.
Eric, you don't have to touch me. I'm not here to take anything that belongs to you.
Interesting. So what happened to him then? He got his hand chopped off?
God damn, that's good.
All this is really about the house.
It's about Charles.
All right. Fine.
Good.
You've changed. What the hell happened to you out there?
One thing and another.
You remember when we were just street trash? Sitting on the docks, watching the shuttles leave, wishing we were on them?
I'll never forget that.
Burton's fake ID won't hold up if you get arrested down here. It'll lead back to me. I've got a lot to lose.
You did good, brother.
Next time you go up the well, don't come back. I love you, and I miss you, I do. But show your face in my city again, and I'm putting you down.
It's good seeing you again, Eric.
That's really okay. So that's why he was so like jumpy when it was being recorded on the stage, like on the Rocinante. Yeah, when she was recording him, that's why he was so freaked out about it, because he didn't want his actual thing to be like tracked to him. Interesting. You got her. Want to get the mask on.
Hold on! There's a medical team on the way.
That's impressive.
You just got a dose of hyperoxygenated blood. Packs a wallet. We never would have found you if you hadn't put a hole in your seal, so good job.
I'm not dead.
You're not.
She's safe.
Slap that condescending smile off her face. She goes out of her way to humiliate me.
Shocking. After the kindness you showed her when your positions were reversed.
She should thank me for toughening her up. Why do you think the science ship was destroyed?
Bad things happen to good people.
Don't be an ass. When was the last time a Belter pirate took down a ship in the inner planets?
I don't remember one.
Because it's the most dangerous place in the system for them to operate. Why would Marco and Aros do that?
Venus is a long way to go for a target like that. Definitely high risk.
If it were you, why would you do it? Why would you take the risk?
Maybe not piracy then. Maybe something to do with the mission the Asami was on.
That would be the place to start.
I know what you're doing.
Is it working?
Yeah.
What you did today was hard. When you're hurt, hurting others is easy. It takes strength to choose not to. When life has not treated you with kindness, doing the right thing anyway always takes strength. When you can even tell what the right thing is.
Just Lydia? Is it a memory or?
I love you, Timothy.
Yeah, it's a memory.
But I'm not righteous. I can't teach you to be that. Maybe you and I can imagine a version of me that is good and kind and wise. I'll pretend to be her. You can pretend to love me enough to listen. Maybe that's enough for people like us.
Wow.
Chrissy, I'm gonna need a favor. I'm getting ready to go back to the ship, and I'm not coming back to Earth ever. But there's someone that I should see first, and I'm gonna need your help arranging it.
All right, that was episode 2, and Amos is not Amos. He was a guy named Timothy, and I'm assuming like how they're interacting like between him and Eric, that him and Eric were friends back in the day, and because he said like he stopped Amos from killing him, so maybe that's how Eric lost his hand, and like because I think he was walking with like a limp or something, so maybe he lost his leg as well. So apparently Timothy killed the old Amos, and then with Eric's help, they helped basically hide him, and he became Amos as he left, and he left with the name Amos. So learning more about that and seeing more of like the past Amos of like who Lydia kind of was, like this woman who was there, kind of there for him during that whole situation. Also, Monica, she was like left in a container. She almost died, but luckily Holden found him, which is actually great. So that means someone knows about the proto-molecule that Fred Johnson has, and it's basically, I don't know if they're making moves to do something about it or where that's going to lead off to. You find out that that other security guy, he's an Earther, that's why he hates Belters so much, that's why he has like such disdain for Belters, and that's where this whole like, that's why he's kind of a dick a bit, because like the first episode he was like off-putting for some reason, and that's the reason why. So learning about this is actually pretty interesting. with Avasarala and this whole situation going forward, like she is like, I mean, it is pretty interesting like how she treated, you know, Nancy before, and how that like that basically like it showed like, you know, how you treated me before, like when I got in power, I'm gonna treat you kind of the similar way. It's kind of that situation. Even with that, I think he was a general. I believe that guy was a general, and you know he explained it's like, you know, the new pride kills the old pride's kittens, like he gets rid of them. So that interaction, like why she's so negative toward her, basically like she gave what Avasarala gave, essentially. Oh no, she was getting, like she got what she was giving, essentially. That's the word. But yeah, but learning about like this and how it's gonna lean up to where the next bunch of episodes is gonna go to is gonna be interesting. Bobbie told Alex about like what she's doing, what she's working with Avasarala, and like where they're trying to go up to. They're trying to find out where this is hiding off to, and then going to that was he a fleet commander? I think he was a commander. I'm not really sure. I can't remember the guy's title. But going to him where he was teaching, and like he like it's really interesting because like he even said Alex even said that, you know, that guy has more dust in his blood than like blood, essentially, just basically say he's for Mars more than anything else. So him working with the belt, it's not possible. But we'll have to see how this like lines up. We'll see how this is going forward, because you know. It's very weird how this is all put together and where everything's going. So it's just like the pieces are starting to move together. So we see where this is going. Also, the person that, you know, wants to go meet Alex, you know, she's a spy for him. So it's either not sure where this is all standing. If it's like he's for Mars or he's for, you know, he's just trying to make his paycheck and try to like, you know, hide away what he's doing in secret, because everything's kind of corrupting a bit. But learning this whole series, how this lineup is gonna be interesting. So yeah, I can't wait to see where the next episode goes. I can't wait to see how this like delves deep into like the backstories and where everything's like connecting. So hopefully we'll find out more about this. So as always, you know, like, share, comment, subscribe, put the stuff all down below. As always, I'll see you later. Take it easy.